Go a little bit into what you consider masculinity and manliness to be?
Yeah, sure. So that's a tough question because I've asked over 100 men now what that means, and I've got 100 different answers. But at the end of the day, I think being a man is being responsible and accountable for yourself, and it's also being accountable and responsible for those you have an obligation for. In my example, it's my wife, it's my children, it's my community, it's my employees, it's my neighbors. And I think what makes a man is somebody who's a protector. He protects himself. He protects those who cannot protect themselves and his loved ones. He definitely provides financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and he's a presider or a leader over those domains he has in his home and in his business and his community. So those are all things that make a man, and that's a very quick answer to that. But if I had to sum it all up together, that's what I'd say.
And do you think they're exclusive? Do they work in conjunction? Does one produce the other, or how are they connected?
You mean the roles of masculinity, or what specifically?
With masculinity and manliness, do you think they're the same thing, or is one part is like masculine, part of manliness?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a really good distinction, and one I hadn't really heard of or even thought about, quite honestly, up until recently. I did an interview with Brett McKay with The Art of Manliness. And so I'm not going to take credit for this answer, but I wholeheartedly agree. And what he said is that masculinity is the energy that we as men possess. It's violence, it's aggression, it's competitiveness, it's strength. It's all those things that we generally consider to be masculine traits and characteristics. Left unchecked, they can create and wreak havoc in the world. And so manliness, for the distinction, is the ability to harness that masculine energy and power into a common good. And so whether that's raising your family, whether that's starting a business, whether that's serving in your community, however you want to show up in this world, manliness is about harnessing the masculine power in a way that's effective and productive for yourself and those around you.